everybody. Welcome to the latest episode of AFR's History Maker Baseball Season Playthrough using the 2017 Baseball America set for History Maker Baseball. This is a fictional season set. I am using team number 1, which I have dubbed the New England Minutemen, and we're 7 games now into our 162 game season. It's been a pretty good ride so far. Unfortunately, I played a game earlier today, and they were knocked off their 4-game winning streak against their arch division rivals, the Milwaukee Grinders, and this will be game 2 of a 4-game series that they're playing at home. So, haven't had a home win so far on the season, and hopefully that will change tonight. We will head right down to the field. I'm planning on just playing game 7, but depending on how things go, I might also get in game 8. Tonight is going to be a matchup of the number 2 starters, and the last time that they met, New England got the better of them. This was rematch of game 2 of the season back in Milwaukee. So I'll be pulling for a different result tonight, but it looks like the chairman of the Grinders just joined us in the chat room. Bob Hansen is here, so I know he will be pulling for his home team. But we'll go down to the field right now here at Biddy Beer Ballpark for game number 7 of the New England Minutemen's full season. So here we go. All right. So one good thing that came out of the game that I played earlier today was that I was able to get most of my bullpen rested up. So right now I have 2 pitchers that have pitched 2 days in a row, or the equivalent of 2 innings. So they will be available today. If they get used, then they won't be available in the next game. But other than that, everyone is fully rested up and ready to go, which is good because the starter last time, Cooper Grant, he only went 5 innings. So bullpen won't be, or anyone not being available, it won't be a factor tonight in my managing. So so first thing we'll do is we'll decide figure out what our chemistry is going to be for the game. And I currently have a player who is Happy, one of my platoon outfielders, Jackson Newsom. He is got the Happy till further notice, and so one of the cool things that happens with that is that it gives you the equivalent of a win when you're figuring out your team chemistry. So we lost 1 game, so normally I would have to roll a die, and if I rolled a 1, the team would be in full dissonance. But because of Jackson happiness and getting everybody fired up in the dugout or in the locker room before the game, instead we will just go to a decider die roll to see if they're going to be semi-harmonious or semi-dissonant. So are they ready to win tonight? Oh, and the dot says no. So they will be semi-dissonant, and that means that we're going to roll on the Stormy chart. See what happens. Hopefully it's nothing. Let's see. So it's from a media minor issue with players. It must have been a bad article in the Globe came out today. A starting infielder, our first baseman. Let's see. So an article came out about Doug Rosello that he didn't like, and so his minor issue today is that he is cold this game. All right. Well, so Doug Rosello took that to heart. Oh, and actually that's funny because he was already by designated cold batter for the game. So there we go. All right, so that could have been worse, but didn't turn out too bad. I still have both TFNs active. Jackson Newsom, although he is going to be on the bench tonight, is Happy. And Cooper Grant, our starting pitcher, is hot till further notice. So let's see if that comes into effect. All right, you guys can see the starting lineups there. The Grinders will be going with their same starting lineup that they used yesterday I don't think that, nope, there's no changes, and their starting pitcher will be their number 2 starter, which is Evan Hoffner. And we'll have Cooper Grant going. He's 1-0 on the season, 1 in game 2. Let's see if he can duplicate it tonight. Here we go. It's time for New England Minutemen baseball here on the AFR YouTube network. Let's play ball. All right, Cooper Grant finishes his warm-up tosses. Maury Lynn steps in, and we're underway in Boston. All right, 2-4-5. That's going to be the hero check. He's a semi-hero. The dot says no, so that'll be a pop out to second base. And we've got 1 down, and we'll go to the experience chart for our next at bats. Looks like it's going to be neutral against a neutral. And of course, I roll boxcars, so we're going to go to the fence chart. Let's see, Amato Palacios is a semi-slugger. The dot says he's a slugger this time, so we'll roll on the slugger chart. And it's a 2, so that'll be a double. So he blasts a double into the gap, up against the wall, and he will trot in with a stand-up double. Our first hit of the game, first runner in scoring position. And that'll bring up the DH, Coy Owens. See, what's somebody saying that he should be double cold tonight? I guess I don't think he can get colder than cold, although I should never say that. Who knows what'll happen? It'll probably come up in some key situation, strike out or something. All right, 4-5-5 flash. Yes, the pitcher has flash, so he will get a big second out of the inning. And that will bring up the first baseman, Dave Perez. 2 outs, still a runner in scoring position. And we get a 2-3-6. That's a double control, and he does not. So that will be a walk. But maybe that'll be okay, because now he'll bring up the lighter hitting Cameron Segrin, and it's also a righty-on-righty matchup. So now runners at first and second, 2 down. 2-2-4, and that is the pitching at home. Yes, so he will jam him, pop up to short, and that will strand 2 runners. So after 1/2 inning, it's Milwaukee nothing, and the Minutemen coming up to bat. So the Minutemen had some changes in their lineup tonight with the left-hander on the mound. Santos Uraneta will be doing the catching, and he's also been bumped up into the second slot just because I've really liked Ramon Cruz being around the 4 or 5. Mike St. Clair DHing still at third. There's Ramon Cruz in the cleanup position. Rocky Oberbeck, who leads the team with home runs. He'll be our spotlight player of the game so far, and he has 5 of his team's 7 home runs on the season. So he has blasted his way into the starting lineup. He is in left field tonight, batting 5th. Doug Rossello is at first, batting 6th. Duncan Otto moves up 1 spot in the lineup to the 7th, playing 3rd. Kareem McCarthy back in the starting lineup in right field, and Kerry Nakamura is also back in the starting lineup, batting 9th and playing short. All right, so here we go. Manny Infante steps in, lead things off. 4-5-6. Is he patient? Oh, the dot says he's not, so he'll fly out to center field. And we will go to the chemistry chart for the first time tonight. Let's see. So the Grinders are neutral, and we are going to be semi-dissonant. 3-4. Batting team harmony, no. So he will ground out to third. So 2 quick outs for Hefner. Mike St. Clair steps up. 1-1-5. That's going to be a fresh check. Yeah, and he will pop out to second. And so 1-2-3 go the Minutemen. And we'll head to the second inning with no score from Biddy Beer Ballpark. All right. Anybody who has just joining us, thank you for tuning in to New England Minutemen Baseball here on the AFR YouTube network. We are just underway. We've got a scoreless first inning, and the Grinders will send their 6, 7, 8 hitters up. They got a walk and a hit in the first inning, but Grant stranded runners to keep the game scoreless. All right, so 3-5-5, Struggler, no. Champion, no. He will ground out to second. And there's one down. Nobody on for the veteran catcher, Tommy Orsolak. Oh, and all 6s. Oh, boy. Well, we are going to go to the glove chart. So Grant grooves a slider right in Orsolak's hot spots, and let's see, there is one gold glover in the outfield, and that's the center fielder. So first we'll see where the shot goes, and no, I rolled a 6, so that is, it got up into the air and carried, and that is far and deep and gone to deep center field. And with one swing of the bat, the Grinders are on top, 1-0. All right, Grant will walk around the mound, play with the rosin bag for a little bit, and step right back in. Ignacio Resendez, the left fielder, is up next. 1 out, base is empty now. He'll get a hold of one, but won't quite have the distance. It'll only go to the warning track. And Cruz will haul it in for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Ezubio Felix. 2 out and nobody on. Let's see. Oh, whoops. Grabbed my dice that I used to keep track of the manager cards. 156, is he a whiffer? He is not. So we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. So there's a drive into the gap. 3-6 is the left fielder stoic. No, he's neutral. So Rocky Oberbeck will track it down. He'll wave off Cruz. And there we go. So that will retire the side. But not before Tommy Orsolak drives in the first run of the game on a solo shot. We'll head to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Grinders. All right, so we'll have the 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up. Ramon Cruz lead things off here. Let's see, is he eager? He is not, so he is going to draw a walk. And oh no, the dot says he's not active, so he will not steal. We're going to go to the chemistry chart. And I think I'm going to use my first strategy card. And let's see. Yeah, I'll use a dugout chatter to bring us up to a neutral rating. So neutral against neutral. 2-2 is a batting team dissonance. Hey. So he would have ground out. Otherwise, it's going to be a double. And I believe that an active runner will score from first base. Let's see. Is he... Oh, all right. Well, he is semi-active. Let's see. Oh, the dot says no. Oh, darn. All right. Well, so it'll be a double, and Cruz is going to hold up at third. We don't want to get the first out of the inning at home, but so there's runners at second and third now for Doug Rossello, and I think I'm going to use my next another card already, and I'm going to have us go to the player experience chart for this at bat. It's going to be a semi-prospect against the icon batter. So let's see if Rossello can draw on his experience driving those runs. 5-5. Oh boy. Okay, so full count. Batter steps out of the box, and a decider die is. Let's see. So it's either going to be a base on balls or a strikeout. Is it a base on balls? Yes, it is. Okay. So Rossello draws a walk, and the base paths are full of Minutemen, and there is nobody out, so nowhere to put Duncan Otto. Let's see if he can drive in a run here. Oh, no. It's a 2-4-5, so he is not a hero. He will just pop out. They'll call the infield fly roll. Everybody will hold up. And well, a big first out, but we will go back to the experience charts. And so once again, we'll have an icon batter against a semi-prospect pitcher. Let's see, we get a 4-5. Is it a prospect batter? No. So it'll be a hard-to-field infield grounder, and the batter is out at first. If he was active, he'd be safe. But so that means that we'll say he hits a soft grounder like a swinging bunt, and the catcher, all his play will be is to first, and so that means that everyone else will advance, and that will tie the game at 1 apiece. And so now we'll have runners at second and third, 2 down. The very light hitting Kerry Nakamura, back in the lineup after being on the bench for 3 games, comes up. And let's see if he can get something done. 1-3-4. Gold catcher, no. He is definitely not a champion. Well, we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. Let's see. The Grinders do have a good bullpen. Their center fielder and their right fielder are semi-gold, and their left fielder is neutral. So let's see. 2-2. Is the center fielder gold? Oh, the dot says no. So Pena is not going to track this one down. It is going to be a single, and then he's going to commit an error trying to throw it in. And so the batter will advance to second base. So it's going to be a single and a 1-base error, but he'll drive in 2 runs. And then he is going to end up at second base on a throwing error from the center fielder. All right. Well, that's why you play the game, right? Kerry Nakamura has been kind of a disappointment so far with his bat. He's in there because of his glove, but there we go. He just gets a key 2-out single, and now he'll be in scoring position. And we're gonna go to the chemistry chart. I'm gonna save my other dugout chatter, so we'll be semi-dissonant against neutral pitching team. 4-6. Pitching team dissonant? No, they're neutral. Okay, so we're going to go to the infield drama chart. Let's see. In the infield, the Grinders have a gold glove third baseman, and everyone else is neutral. So let's see. 5-5 is the first baseman iron? No. So it'll be a routine ground out. 3-1. So that'll end the inning. But not before the Minutemen put 3 on the board, and we'll head to the top of the third, and they are now in front 3-1. Let's see. Oh, someone's asking, would the runner on second score before that error? Let's see. Where was that? That was a 2. That's a good question, because Doug Rosello was the next one to score, and he is not an active runner. So yeah, you're right. He would have held at third, and then he would have advanced on the error. So so Sakamura will get credit for 1 error, or for 1 RBI. Yeah, and the other. Okay, good call on that. Yeah, any other, if the lead die had been 1, 3, 4, 5, or 6, the runner on second would score automatically with 2 outs, but on a 2 it doesn't. All right, so here we go. Milwaukee will have the top of their lineup, 1, 2, and 3, as they now bat for the first time in the hole. So 1-4-4 strikeouts. Oh, unless... Let's see. Oh, it's asking. Well, the home plate umpire, Bill Bernal, is semi-lenient, but fortunately, for me, the dot says no. So that will be a called third strike. Now Amato Palacios will step up. 1 out, nobody on. 3-5-5. Struggler, no. Is he a champion? He is not. So he's going to ground out to second. All right, 2 quick outs. And the designated hitter, Coy Owens, will step up. Let's see, 3-5-6. Yeah, they do. They're the same handed, so he will strike out. All right, 1, 2, 3, go the Grinders, and we'll head to the bottom of the third. New England on top, 3-1. Ooh, triple ones. Hey, all right. That's second-year catcher Santos Urinado. And he is going to blast a home run into deep left field, far back and out of here. And that will extend the lead to 4-1. Hafner, let's see how he responds to that. He's actually only, well, he scattered 3 hits so far. 3 earned runs. Let's see, 5-5-6 to St. Clair. Pitcher is not an ace, batter is not a sad sack, so he is going to double into right field. So back-to-back extra base hits off of Hafner. And so now there's a runner in scoring position, nobody out. For the cleanup hitter, Ramon Cruz, he walked his first at bat. 2-3-6. That is a control check. Well, double control, and the batter or the pitcher does not have any, so he will draw a walk. And so let's see. I think that Milwaukee is going to get some action going in their bullpen. They do have a very deep bullpen, so they're not going to be afraid to go there early. So Scooter Morris will start getting loose out in the pen. Now Rocky Oberbeck, he's been one of the hottest batters for New England. He'll come up with nobody out and 2 runners on. Let's see, 1-3-6. Oh darn, that's going to be a whiffer check, and he goes up there and he is going to get all of an at-bat, and so he swings from the heels and comes up with nothing but air, and now there is 1 down for Doug Rossello. Still runners at first and second. Oh, and that's going to be another hero check, which he's not, so he will pop out to second base, and we'll go to the experience chart for the next at-bat. So semi-prospect pitcher against a icon batter. We get a 5-6 icon pitcher, no. So we're going to go to the infield drama chart. And we get a 1-5. It's a shortstop iron. No, he is neutral. So a smooth grab of a bouncing ball for a ground out. All right, so what could have been a big inning, Hefner is able to settle down and keep the score at 4-1 after that homer by the catcher Urinado. All right, we'll head to the top of the 4th. Milwaukee will have the 4, 5, and 6 batters due up. Hey, and there's a Urinado chant starting in the crowd. All right, they like one of the things I like about this this team here, the number 1 team from the Baseball America set this year, is they have an interesting mix of young players and old players. I think they're like the 3rd best team, or expected team, in this set. So not doing bad so far. Let's see if they can hold on here for a win. So 2-3-3 ace or star. Oh, the dot says no. Oh, let's see if Dave Perez is a slugger. He's a semi-slugger, and the dot says no. All right, so he will fly out to center field. Just got under that a little bit. Wasn't able to pull it down his power alley. So 1 down for Cameron Segrin. 1, 2, 3. We're in the 4th, so he's semi-fresh. The dot says no, so it'll be a ground out to short. And 2 out. Nobody on for Domingo Pena, the center fielder. Oh, I guess I gotta find a better die to use for my keep track of my manager cards. I'm always grabbing it. 4-5-5 flash. Yes, unless he has a good eye, which he doesn't. All right. So hey, Cooper Grant's looking pretty good. He had that 1 home run that he gave up to Orsulak, but other than that, he hasn't been too bad. Just scattered 2 hits over 4 innings. And right now, he has his team on top, 4-1, as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. That'll be the bottom of the order, 8, 9, and 1. Due up for New England. Let's see, 5, 6, 6. Wild, no. Good eye, no. It'll be a strikeout. And we'll go to the right now chart. So, Kerry Nakamura got a big single his last at bat, so he's going to be semi-hot. And it'll be against a semi-hot pitcher. 2, 3. Cold pitcher, no. So it'll just be a towering fly out to center field. And there's 2 out, nobody on for the leadoff batter, Manny Infante. 2, 5, 6. Struggler, no. Is he a champion or patient? Oh, the dot says no, so we're going to go to the infield drama chart. And we get a 5, 5. Is the first baseman iron? No, he's neutral, so it'll just be a routine ground out. And 1, 2, 3, go the Minutemen. And we'll head to the top of the 5th with New England on top, 4-1. Thank you for everybody who is joining us tonight. This is game number 7 of my full season playthrough using the fictional New England Minutemen set from the 2017 Baseball America set. And right now we're in the top of the 5th, and New England is on top, 4-1. We've got a good effort so far from our starting pitcher, Cooper Grant. He's given up a solo home run and not much else. All right, let's see. And here's the person who got that home run, Tommy Ursulak. He leads things off, and we're going to go to the unusual charts. We're going to go to the umpire chart. The blue die was the one. So umpire call with the bases empty. 4-4. Is there a respected umpire at first? No, Owen Boschers is questionable. So he would have called the batter safe, but other umpires call the batter out at first. All right, so we'll say that it was a deep drive into the hole at short. Nakamura pops up and just gets him by a hair. All right. So 1 down, nobody on. For Resendez, the left fielder. He's 0 for 1 so far tonight. 2, 3, 5. Pitcher not wild. Is he eager? No. So he will ground out to second unless he's patient, but the dot says no. So 4, 3 goes Resendez. 2 down, nobody on. For Azubio Felix, he is 0 for 1 so far tonight. See, wild, no. Good eye, no. So he will strike out. And that will end the top of the 5th. And we will start the bottom of the 5th on the right now chart. So we're going to have a neutral pitcher against a semi-hot batter. Uraneta is up. He hit that home run his last at bat. 1-5. Cold batter, no. So he pounces on a pitch for a single past the diving shortstop. All right, so he's had a good game so far. Mike St. Clair is up with a 1 on, nobody out. St. Clair's 1 for 2 with a double. And let's see. Oh, but that is not what we wanted. That is going to be a 5-4-3 double play. So that wipes out the leadoff runner. 2 out, nobody on, and we will go to the experience chart for this at bat. So semi-prospect batter against pitcher against an icon batter. Let's see, icon batter draws on experience, launches a highlight reel blast to left field. Ramon Cruz is a full slugger, so no need for the decider die. And we get a 4. Oh, so that's going to be a triple. He just missed getting a home run. All right, so he will hold up at third. So we got a runner at third now with 2 out, and the hot hitting Rocky Oberbeck is up. Let's see if he can get a key 2 out hits. Oh, no. So unfortunately, he is going to fly out to right field, and that will strand the runner at third. But we are through 5 full here at Biddy Beer Ballpark, and New England is on top, 4-1. All right, we'll head to the top of the sixth. So Cooper Grant already has his longest outing of the young season here in his second start. He was pulled to start the sixth inning, his last game. Let's see how far he goes tonight. Let's see, he is not an ace. The batter is not patient, so that'll be a single into center field. And we'll go to the experience chart. It'd be a neutral against a neutral. I'm going to use my third strategy card. And I'm going to have the pitcher be a icon for this at bat. Alright, so icon pitcher against a neutral batter. And we got 3-6. Prospect pitcher, no, so it'll be a fly out to left field. And the runner will hold. And so there's one out. One still on for Coy Owens. Let's see, 1, 2, 6. Oh, it's a freshness check, and the dot says no. Batter is not a sat sack, so that's going to be a single past the diving second baseman. Runner will hold at second. And we're going to go to the right now chart. Let's see, so it'd be, right now it would be a cold pitcher against a neutral batter. This is where the game, I'm going to use my fourth card. Yeah, I'll use my the pep talk, and so a Grant will be considered. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, I won't use that. I forgot. He's got the TFN, so he is hot until further notice. So anytime we go to the right now chart, he will be hot. Okay, so a hot pitcher against a neutral batter. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm glad I remembered that. All right, 2-2. Cold pitcher, no. So he will line out to third. Runners will hold. All right, that'll bring up Cameron Segrin. 2 outs, 2 on. Can Grant get out of this jam here? 2, 4, 6. Control, yes. It'll just be a comebacker to the mound. He feels it easily. Whew, all right. On to Rosello at first. And those runners will get stranded. All right. So we'll head to the bottom of the sixth. Still 4-1 New England. It'll be the bottom of the order. 6, 7, and 8 due up. Doug Rosello will lead things off. We still have both starters in the game. All the fireworks happened in the second and third innings for both teams. So far, the only scoring for Milwaukee has been a solo home run by their catcher, Tommy Orsolak. New England has got a home run from their catcher, and then also a 3-run second inning that was helped by an error on the Milwaukee center fielder. All right, so 3, 4, 6. The batter is not eager, so he will walk. And we'll go to the chemistry chart. Although I think... No, yeah. All right, we'll just go to the chemistry chart. I was going to use a card to bunt, but we'll save those. 2, 4, batting team harmony. No, well, all right. We're going to go to the outfield drama chart. 4, 4 is a center fielder iron. No. So he'll make a running grab for a dramatic fly out. Oh, and then we're going to go back to the chemistry chart. All right, so Pena makes up for his earlier error by running down a ball into the gap. I'll bring up Cream McCarthy. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. 1-3. Does the pitching team have harmony? No, they're neutral. So Cream will single. And we'll go to the right now chart. let's see. So it's going to be cold pitcher against a neutral batter. And let's see. Does Milwaukee want to go to the pen? Let's see. They got a right, left, right do up here. I think that they... Be kind of funny to bring in a pinch hitter for, or a new pitcher to face Kerry Nakamura, but yeah, I think they will. I think that they'll have Hafner on a short leash. They don't want to let the game get out of hand, and they will bring in the Scooter Morris. So that'll be in the night for Hefner. Morris comes in, and now with the new 5.0 rules, he will gain the ace quality for this one at bat because he's coming in the middle of the inning and he's facing a batter at the same handedness. Alright, so let's see if that pays off. Well, and there we go. 136, ace, he is. So that will be a strikeout. Alright, and we'll go to the top of the order. Manny Infante. He is 0 for 3. He'd like to break out of that slump right here. Oh boy, so it's another patient check and the dot says no, so we're gonna fly out to center field and that will end the inning, and we'll go to the 7th, and we'll start on the chemistry chart. I think I'm gonna leave Grant in for now. Let's see. And actually, I think what I'll do, I'll use my manager influence card. So instead of going to the chemistry chart, we'll go to the right now chart. As Grant is hot till further notice, and Pena struck out his last at bat, so he will be cold. Alright, so 3-6. Cold pitcher, no, so he'll get him to pop out to the catcher. There's one down. I think we will get some action going in the pen, though, just in case. We'll get Randy Corcoran up and Derek No. Those two have been my kind of co-setup pitchers. Alright, so one down, nobody on for the catcher, Tommy Orsolak, who has been all of the offense tonight so far for Milwaukee. 2-2-3, Wild, no. Is he a slugger? No. Not this at bat, anyways. The dot says no, so he'll get a single into left field. Alright, so one on, one out for Ignacio Resendez. 1, 2, 6. Oh, and it's a fresh check, but he's given up that one run, so he is out of freshness. The batter is not a sad sack, so that's going to be a single. The runner will hold up at second, and we're going to go to the right now chart. Oh boy, so normally I would bring in a reliever, but because Grant has that hot till further notice, and actually the batter struck out, so it'll be a hot against a cold. Alright, 2-5, so hot batter, no. So it's going to be a liner fielded by the first baseman for an out. The runner will hold at second, and since it was a line drive to the first baseman and there was a runner there, we'll roll to the decider die to see if he's able to make it a double play. Oh, he's not. Oh, all right. So Resendez gets back under the tag. Oh, that would have been a nice way to end the 7th. All right, so now we've got two switch hitters coming up. I think that I'm going to go to my pen. I'm going to bring in the right-hander just to get a fresh arm in there. All right, so a fantastic outing for Cooper Grant. He leaves the game 6 hits, just that 1 run so far. He is responsible for the 2 runners on base, but let's see if this pays off. Going to Corcoran here. 1-4-5. Struggler, absolutely not. So he'll get Lynn to ground out to first. All right, that will end the top of the 7th. And we'll close the book on Cooper Grant. So yeah, he'll give up 6 hits and just that 1 run over 6 2/3 innings. All right, so he'll be in line for the win if his team can lock down the game here. Let's see. Scooter Morris started or was pitching last inning. So what do we got here? Right, left, right. All right, so we'll have him get replaced by Chris Page to get a full fresh pitcher in there. So Chris Page will come in. That's one of Milwaukee's strengths is they have a very deep bullpen. So the manager has a little shorter leash with their pitchers. 3-5-6, and hey, that one pays off because righty on righty, so that'll be a strikeout. So Uranata goes down. Now Mike St. Clair is up. 1 out and nobody on. 4-4s. Hey, how about that? He's not a scrapper, and it would be a double unless he's a home run king, which he is. So instead, he will go back, far, deep. It is out of here. All right, raise a bitty beer. That one is in the stands, and it is now 5-1 New England. All right. So it's been all Minutemen tonight. They've had good pitching and good hitting. Ramon Cruz comes on. He is 1 for 1, 2 walks and a triple, so he hasn't been retired tonight. 3-4-4. Prospect no. Patient no. So he'll pop out to second. All right. So 2 out. Nobody on for Oberbeck. And oh darn. 1-3-4. Gold catcher no. Champion no. Well, we'll go to the outfield drama. So there's a drive into the gap. See, 1-2 is the right fielder Iron. No, he's gold. So Maury Lynn will track down that fly ball in the gap and retire the side. All right, so we'll go to the top of the 8th. New England on top 5-1 now. All right. Let's see. Corcoran faced 1 batter last inning. Well, yeah, I think that then we got a righty and then a lefty. We'll let him face maybe 1 more batter here. Noe is warm in the pen. And oh well, that's a bad way to start the inning. Palacios is, let's see, is he a home run king? No. So he is going to double into center field. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart for the next batter. Let's see. I would only have 1. I'm going to use the oh, let's see. Oh, actually, so the argue with the umpire card, that is one I think that is going to change in the version 5.0. Okay, yeah, so it can only be used after any umpire-related result. Okay. Oh, man, do I want to bring in Noe and lose the... Let's see, because what else? Oh, I do still have a dugout chatter. Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot that I still had one of those left. All right, so we'll have 1 strategy card left to play, and it'll be neutral against neutral on the chemistry chart. So 2-4. Does the batting team have harmony? No. So it'll be an outfield drama result. 1-3 is the center fielder Iron. No, that's our Gold Glover Cruz. So he'll make a lunging catch for a line out. All right, and so the batter will hold up. And so we got one down, one on, and all right, I think now I will bring in Noe. So we'll have a lefty on lefty. So good job by Corcoran in the pen. Now Derek Noe will come on, and so he'll get the ace bonus, and he's normally a semi-ace, so he'll actually be a semi-double ace. So if the ace result comes up, he'll get that out, and then we'll roll a decider die to see if he gets it for the second one. And I'm gonna get. I'll get Ross Nutter warming up, and then also the closer will start getting loose in the pen, just in case. All right, so here we go. Noe facing Dave Perez. We get a 1-1-6, and that's a fresh check, which I just brought in a new pitcher. So that'll be a strikeout. And the dot was not there, so Corcoran would not have gotten that check. All right, so now 2 down, runner still at second base, and Cameron Segrin will be the batter. Let's see, 5.66 wild. No, does he have a good eye? He does not, so that will be a strikeout to end the inning. We'll strand that runner at second base. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th inning. And New England on top by 4, 5-1. Let's see, Milwaukee will make use of their deep bullpen. They'll bring on another a fresh reliever. Let's see, what do I have? Well, it's all righties coming up. They probably wouldn't use their closer. Well, they'll bring on Justin Beckwell, and then they'll have Jimmy Tuesday ready to come in. All right, so here we go. 1-4-6. I think that's the flash check. Oh, and he has semi-flash, but the dot says no. Batter's not our champion, so it'll be a ground out to second base. All right, so 1 down, nobody on for the third baseman, Duncan Otto. 0 for 3 tonight. 2-4-5. That's not going to get it done. He will pop out to second base. Whoop. And we'll go to the experience chart. So we'll have a semi-icon pitcher against an icon batter. 1-6, icon pitcher. Oh, the dot says no. So the batter connects on a single into the outfield. So 2-out single for McCarthy. And now Kerry Nakamura will come up. 1 for 3 tonight. Let's see, 1-2-4 control. Yeah, so he will ground out to short. All right, so we're through 8 full, and it is Logan Mackel time. Our closer will come in. He's gotten 3 saves on the season already. So he'll look to shut down the Grinders here in the 9th. Due up is the 6th, 7th, and 8th batters. And let's see if there's anybody on the bench that they might go to. I guess Junior Royal is probably their best. Well, they do have, well, it's a lefty pitcher, though. So, well, they have a utility, Steve Ferrone, who is a full home run king, but also a full utility. But let's see how it plays out. Right now we got a lefty on righty. Domingo Pena up. He is 0 for 3 tonight. Let's see, 3-4-6. Is he eager? Oh, the dot says yes. Oh, so he chases a pitch outside and flies out to center field. 1 down, nobody on. Tommy Orsolak, he still has driven in the only run for Milwaukee tonight on a solo home run all the way back in the 2nd inning. 2-5-6, struggler no, champion or patient no, so we'll go to the infield drama chart. 2-6. Is the second baseman gold? No, he's neutral. So he just misses grabbing a ground ball, and it'll be a single. And let's see. Oh, they don't. All their players on the bench are stoic too, so they don't really have anybody that could bring in to be a pinch runner. See if any of their and all their pitchers are even stoic. All right, so they're stuck with their slow catcher at first base. Let's see. So one down, one on. I guess they'll bring in a pinch hitter. They'll although I guess Royale is actually Royale, like a Royale with cheese. He's actually a worse batter than Resendez is, because he's semi-utility and semi-scrapper, whereas Resendez is just semi-scrapper and semi-patient. So we'll stick with him. He's 1 for 3 so far tonight. 115. That's going to be a fresh check, so it'll be infield fly. Third baseman hauls it down. And there is now 2 out, and this is going to be maybe the last batter of the game. Azubio Felix steps in. He is 0 for 3. Let's see what he can do. Lefty on righty. Oh, hey. 356. He's not the same, and he's not utility or sad sack, so he will get a single down the line. And with 2 outs, Orslack is running on contact, so he will make it all the way to third base. All right, don't go home yet, folks. Well, we got runners at the corners, 2 out, and we're back to the top of the lineup. Maury Lynn is up. He is 1 for 4. He struck out and singled. Let's see, 2-2-4. Oh, but a little home cooking, and so he'll jam him, get him to pop out to short, and that is going to be all she wrote from Bitty Beer Ballpark. Your final is the Milwaukee Grinders 1 and the New England Minutemen 5. All right, excellent. So Cooper Grant will pick up his 2nd win of the season. Hoffner picks up the loss. Logan Mackel will pick up his 4th save of the season, and we'll give Derek No the hold. All right, your MVP of the game is, let me just look at the scorebook, unless, maybe we can zoom in on the scorebook, unless somebody had a really fantastic game at the plate. Yeah, nobody had more than 2 hits. I mean, not that it was a bad night for anybody. We'll give the MVP award for the game to Cooper Grant, who was the starting pitcher. He went 6 2/3. He scattered 6 hits, walked 1, and struck out 5, picking up his 2nd win of the season. All right, so there you go, folks. That is our final 5-1. So so far in this 4-game series, at home against Milwaukee, they've split now, and tomorrow night we'll try to get games 3 and 4 of the series in. I think I'm gonna cut the stream short tonight. So oh, no save. Yeah, you're right. It's a 4-run lead. Thanks, guys. That's why I do these live shows. Oh, and actually, it wouldn't even be a hold then, would it? Because I don't think they ever had the tying run up. No, you're absolutely right. Thanks, guys. I forgot how that it was a 4-run lead, not a 3-run lead. So, all right. Well, there we go. Let's see. Just catching up on the comments, making sure we get everybody. So, oh, there was a Uranetta for MVP chant in the chat room. Yeah, normally he would have been, but I like to reward a good effort from our starting pitcher to save our bullpen, especially as tonight or tomorrow's game will feature. Let's see who's going to be. Oh, well, actually, it's going to be. At least on paper, it'll be a good matchup for our for the New England side. We're going to have Francisco Torres will be starting for Milwaukee, and rookie sensation Fernando De La Rosa will be getting his second start of the season for New England, and he had a fantastic first outing, his major league debut back in Game 3 of our season. Let me see if I can pull up his. Oh, that was the game. It was 18-4, so it wasn't very exciting, but at least for the fans there. But I think he almost pitched a full game. Let me see, what did he do? Yeah, he pitched 7 2/3 innings before giving away to the bullpen. So we'll see if he can repeat that tomorrow. Yeah, so tomorrow night I'll try to do games 8 and 9 of the season, or at least game 8. So, all right. Now fix the U.S. flag. Hey, who said that? What? All right. What's the code? Should the stars and stripes be on the other side? Is that what it is? Should the blue be on the left as you're facing it? Because they're just on hooks. I can definitely fix that. And as a Marine veteran, I definitely want to be displaying the flag properly. Oh, I don't know. Or I guess I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say that it shouldn't be displayed vertically, right? It should be fixed, or should be displayed horizontally. Is that? Oh, okay. All right. I will get that fixed as soon as I turn up, because I don't want to potentially fall off a chair while I'm up there. The flag will be fixed next time. The blue will be on the other side. Thanks for pointing that out, guys. All right. Thanks everybody for joining me tonight. Until next time, get out there, have fun, play games, and I'll see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.